Watching a hen lay an egg looks simple, but there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes. Most people don't realize that a chicken spends almost 24 to 26 hours building that egg inside her. Every part forms in order. The yolk first, then the egg white, then the membranes, and finally that hard shell that takes up most of the time. So by the time she walks into the nest box, she's basically putting the finishing touch on something her body has been crafting all day. And once she settles into that nest, the actual laying part is pretty fast. Most hens take 5 to 15 minutes to lay their eggs. That's it, just a few quiet minutes of shifting around, soft clucking, maybe a little fluffing of feathers, and then the egg arrives. But young hens, the pullets just starting out, love to take their time. They might sit for 30 minutes or more because everything is new. Their body is still figuring out the rhythm, and honestly, they're a little confused. They'll stand, sit back down, shuffle, pick at the straw, sometimes act like they forgot why they even went in there. It's all part of learning. Then you have the hens who linger simply because the nest box feels safe. Chickens are prey animals and they know it. The nest box is dark, cozy, quiet, and smells like the hens who used it before. That scent is comforting. It tells the hen others laid here and nothing bad happened to them. Hens trust scent much more than people realize. That's why they all want the same box, even when there are 5 empty ones right next to it. But the funniest and most fascinating part happens after the egg is laid, because once that egg drops, the hens usually stand up and start belting out the famous egg song. It's loud, it's proud, and it's honestly kind of dramatic, and before you know it, the whole flock is chiming in like a group of backup singers. So why do all the other hens join the celebration? A few reasons, and they're actually pretty smart. First, it's a communication signal. The laying hen is saying, "I'm done, I'm moving away from the nest." The others respond to let her know exactly where the flock is. Chickens don't like being separated. They need constant check-ins. That noisy little chorus helps everyone regroup. Second, it's thought to be a protection strategy. If one hen made a single noise in one specific spot, a predator could lock in on her location. But when the entire flock chimes in from all directions, the sound becomes scattered. It's harder for anything sneaky, like raccoons, snakes, or hawks, to figure out where that vulnerable moment just happened. And third, well, chickens just like to make a big deal of things. That egg took time, effort, and energy. They feel it. Their bodies literally released hormones when the egg is laid, and those hormones trigger vocalization. So part of the egg song is instinct, and part of it is pure chicken personality. Their own version of, "Hey everyone, I did something important." This whole routine shows how connected chickens really are. Laying isn't just a physical act. It's a social event. This was a tiny look into that little flock society where everyone responds, everyone reacts, and everyone plays a role. And once you've heard that egg song a few times, you start realizing your chickens aren't just laying eggs, they're talking to each other, keeping each other safe, and living out instinct that goes back thousands of years. So tell us in the comments below, what surprises you most about your hen's egg-laying habits? We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.